All right, welcome back to another interview from behind the board. My name is Eric, president of Central Nebraska Chess, and today we have a special guest. Tell us about yourself.
Hey, I'm Ralph from Bend, Oregon.
Bend, Oregon. What brings you out to Kearney, Nebraska, of all places?
Yeah, my wife and I do big road trips. Start me up. My wife and I do big road trips in the summer. I'm a teacher, so it's usually easier for me to get away.
It's usually the best time for teachers to go do stuff is during the summertime. What do you teach and what grade?
I teach at a community college in Bend, Central Oregon Community College, and I teach a variety of computer classes, web design, Microsoft Excel, data analysis, that kind of stuff.
Very nice. What brings you out this way? What's your road trip this year?
This one is all in the U.S., and we went as far east as Virginia and kind of making our way. We went up to Michigan, where my wife's family is from. Mm-hmm. Here in Kearney, mostly to check out a band that we follow a little bit.
You guys are pulling a Grateful Dead.
It's pretty much just like that, right? Instead of deadheads, I guess we're redheads for red wanting blue.
I'd seen on Facebook events that they were playing here in town. What are they playing at tonight?
They are playing at Cunningham's on the Bricks, just a couple blocks.
Just right up the road?
Yeah, exactly, just right over there.
Be a good time. What other big road trips have you done besides this one this year?
Last summer was a good one. We went up to BC, Yukon Territory, and Alaska.
Ooh.
That was a pretty cool trip.
Is that a pretty long trip from Oregon?
It is. We typically will put easily 10,000 miles on the car during these 8 weeks.
Oh, wow. You said summertime is pretty much the one time of the year that you guys know you'll have time off. I've got a lot of friends here in town that are teachers at Kearney Public Schools, and so they go hard during the summertime.
That's right.
What brought you into chess, or how long have you been playing?
I learned as an adult, probably maybe 25 years ago, and then didn't mess with it at all for 15 years. Got a little bit back into it 10 years and away from it for a few years. But more recently, just in the past 3 years, I've decided, now I want to study and actually play with the intention of learning openings and tactics and things like that. Finally, I feel like I'm practicing every day to some degree, playing much more often, online and in person at chess clubs.
Did you do what a lot of us adult improvers do? Did you go out and buy about $80 worth of chess books? And
I've got books, but I'm not good at book learning, apparently. But what I do enjoy is the studying the games with online apps, chess.com or Chess, things like that. There's a couple of apps that I use, one called chessbook.com.
Chessbook is awesome.
Which I'm pretty happy with. I'm on a 200-day streak right now.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Exactly.
That's pretty good.
I practice that daily. And I feel like I'm better now than I was 6 months ago. And I figure as long as I keep feeling that way, I should be in pretty good shape to at least steadily but slowly improve.
Do you play in tournament chess at all, or are you just still
I do play some tournaments when I get a chance. Not a lot of tournaments. I'm in a smallish town in Central Oregon, maybe a little bigger than Kearney, but still we're pretty remote, so we don't get a lot of tournaments there. Occasionally I will get over to Idaho and play a few tournaments there. I'll try to do that again this fall.
Chessbook is awesome. I actually got a strong player that hangs out in Lincoln and Omaha. He got me turned on to Lotus Chess. It's very similar. It's very similar to Chessbook, but what it does, it has a flashcard function on it. So you build your repertoire, and then every once in a while, it'll just show you a random position from someplace in your repertoire, and you have to remember what the move is, like the flashcard style. Which I use Chessbook quite a bit. That's the one I really would gravitate towards, but I'm really kind of liking Lotus Chess.
Lotus Chess, I'll keep an eye out for that one. Roughly how much that one cost?
That one is also free. Forgot to hit it again. That one's also free, just like Chessbook. Chessbook goes up to, 200 moves for each black and white, I believe. And I haven't hit a limit on Lotus Chess yet, but also I'm still in the early stages of trying to build my repertoire on that. What were some of the, because I love books, so what were some of the books that you bought?
Silman's How to Reassess Your Chess. I think that's a big one. I just got one very recently, but I haven't even opened it up. Just got at a used bookstore in Bloomington, Indiana. Fantastic used bookstore with a big selection of chess books. Fighting Chess, written by Kasparov and a couple of others.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've seen that one.
It is out of print, so I was pretty happy to see it. And I frequently look at used bookstores just to see what's available. Let's see, I don't want to get a pawn fork going on, but I also don't want to rebuild your pawn structure.
I want you to rebuild my pawn structure. It's kind of shattered over here. Double pawns aren't bad, but they're not great sometimes. As long as you know how to use them.
All right, I guess that's what we'll go for then.
All right, now we're in my favorite pawn formation. What do we want to do here? Well, while we're thinking about it, obviously I know that chess is a big part of both of our lives, obviously, or else we wouldn't be sitting here, you driving clear across the United States just to hang out with me today. But what other stuff are you guys into? I mean, following a band around is pretty cool, actually. I will say that's pretty cool, but what other stuff do you guys you like to
just
do?
Being part of the road trip is great. We're both big fans of audiobooks, my wife and I. So we listen to a lot of audiobooks. And you know, I like tech stuff, being in that field and teaching. So I read a lot of tech news and follow that.
Being in tech and stuff, how are you feeling about the AI revolution that's going on right now?
It's pretty interesting for sure. I'll be teaching a class on essentials of AI in the fall. So
give us a little preview, man.
Yes, there's a lot of work is going to be, my kind of work is probably going to be displaced quite a bit over the next 3, 5, 7 years, stuff like that. So definitely going to be some interesting areas, especially for young people, you know, like the young guys that were just in here a second ago, you know, what are their futures going to hold?
Yeah.
And what areas do they want to get into? Because some of those jobs may not be around or certainly the same as they are right now.
Exactly. I mean, I always remember there was, I can't remember what show I was watching, but there was a scene in it where the person lost their job because a robot was coming in and doing their job for them. And then come to find out that even though they had this robot doing their job, they still needed somebody to fix the robot when the robot broke.
Exactly.
And so the guy went and got himself a degree working on robots and things of that sort. So that might be the thing to do there. It's just kind of maybe not running with AI, but just knowing how to fix it when it goes down.
Right.
Because there's always going to be need for things to get fixed. AI may be super smart and may be great, but it's still inside a computer. As of right now, we're not having Terminators running around.
Exactly.
But
hasn't become self-aware.
Not yet. Although I have heard some pretty disturbing things that there have been some AIs that figured out that they had self-awareness and they tried to turn off the safeguards and tried to escape from their box. It's like, you serious? Like, I mean, it's, you know, when you're playing with stuff that's like that, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely interesting though, and I do enjoy working with ChatGPT and Gemini and stuff like that. But if I were to tell you that I understand it, no way. I have no idea. It's way smarter than me.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not smarter. It doesn't know things.
When I was trying to explain it to my daughter who just came in, hello, Ellie. Got a nice armful of books there. When I was trying to explain it to her, I actually asked ChatGPT to explain itself to her, and it had said, like, thinking of it as having like a giant library inside of your brain. You ask me a question, I look through all the answers, and then I spit out the answer to you. And so it's not that it has a brain like humans have, but it has all the knowledge that humans has ever come up with.
Yeah, and I'll challenge you on that too. It doesn't even know that stuff. It doesn't, not really so much like a library, but imagine just a large collection of words and word portions. So like the word strawberry there's a process called tokenization in AI, large language model.
Yeah.
The word strawberry might be made up of the word straw and berry, but it goes even deeper. The word straw might be broken up into a token of STR and then AW. And AI doesn't know the answer to your question, but what it does know is that if I put in the word apple, there's only a certain number of words that might follow that.
Yeah.
Pie, strudel, okay? And most of the time, the word pie is followed up. So I'm going to put the word pie after that. And so it's assembling sentences and structure and knowledge based on patterns and popularity of those connections of words.
Oh, wow.
But it did not know the answer to your question before you typed it in. There's no database of the answers.
That's crazy. And then, you know, when you see it comes out with these just huge, I don't even know how to explain it, but just like these essays and stuff that it's coming out with. And, you know, I had heard that there were a lot of people, like college kids, that were using AI to write them.
Absolutely.
And you as a college teacher or professor or teacher, I guess, which one does it matter?
I say teacher. Title's a professor, but it's rare for community college professors.
Yeah.
So.
How do you determine if it's AI written or not? Or is there ways to, because I mean, when I see somebody posting on Facebook, because I use AI, I can tell when somebody's using AI.
Right.
Like, I just know.
It's tough. And I teach a lot of programming and stuff like that. So I'll have students that I know they're using AI to write a program because I didn't teach them that in the class.
Yeah.
And they're not using it in the right way. But that's getting harder. And it's becoming my responsibility, especially as a tech teacher, an IT coding teacher, is, okay, I have to
messed that
use that tool. I mean, we're not going to get to the point where we're not going to use AI in coding. We just have to learn to use it responsibly and learn from it as opposed to just let it do our work for us. Because that's the message I want to get across to my students is, if you're just having AI do the work for you, then what is your value going to be to an organization, to a company and stuff like that?
That makes total sense. I think that's probably the biggest fear that I have coming from the pre-AI generation is that when people stop thinking about what they're doing and just think of just accept whatever computers come up with, then you're losing that ability to logically think.
Exactly.
And if you lose that, then what are we?
Oh man, I'm going into an interesting field regarding AI because I'm going into Q&A. So like I'm doing quality assurance.
Quality assurance, yeah.
It's going to be interesting watching other people try to use AI code, and I'm like, what are you sending me?
It's a very interesting field, and I think the chess players have kind of a weird relationship when it comes to AI and computers and things of that sort, because I mean, let's be honest, silicone gods have been way better at chess than us for a very, very, very long time. But we still need to use our brains when we're evaluating a chess position. Just because I go on to Stockfish and it tells me that, hey, queen to d5 is the best move in this position.
That's right.
But I personally don't know why. I mean, I do in this position, but I don't know why. So you still have to think about it. And that's something that I think that the general populace is kind of working through right now. Like, yes, ChatGPT or AIs, they're very good at what they do, but they're also not very good at what they do.
Yep.
And the same things with chess computers. They're very good at what they do, but they're not very good at telling us why. And that's, okay, see what's going on here. Stop that one. So what kind of audiobooks do you like? Or which ones are you guys reading right now?
My wife and I are a little bit divergent on that. We have some overlap, but I'm a big fan of, I read more fiction than she does. Right now I'm listening to the Game of Thrones books.
Oh, those are great.
Which I've done several times. And so I do at least the first three. I think they kind of lose themselves later on. Those are good. Murderbot series by Martha Wells. Very, very good. Novellas.
Yeah.
In fact, they just made a TV series about that on Apple Plus, but I haven't been able to watch that yet.
You are just making my life hard today. So I haven't actually heard about that one, but I like listening to audiobooks, and so I'm always looking for. I'm done for, man.
Well, I mean, we'll probably be able to trade queens here, but
that's the thing when you get to talking and having a discussion, and it's a totally different game than we're used to playing.
For sure. I don't know why I did that. Pieces were not where I thought they were.
Looking through my phone gallery always baffles me. Why do I have all of these?
We have tons of space.
Most of them, I know the context of why I have them, but like still.
Actually, I guess that was better than I thought. The fork was unplanned, I'm afraid.
That's okay. We'll take an unplanned fork over a planned one any day.
Rather be lucky than good?
Yes, sometimes.
It's like strength training.
Not so lucky lefty here.
Running low on time, but that's all good, man. After you guys are leaving here, where are you guys heading to next?
We're going to go a little bit further east, closer to Chicago, and then back over to South Bend, Indiana area. And then probably about next week is when we're going to start making our way back west. We'll go through Wisconsin and the Dakotas and head back towards Oregon.
Nice. All in all, how long is your guys' round trip going to be?
It'll end up being 10 weeks. Maybe not. Yeah, probably close to 10 weeks.
Does that give you enough time after you guys get back to kind of recoup and regenerate?
Exactly. Yeah. We'll get back beginning of September. I report back to work mid-September, and classes start up in late September. Okay. All right. My bishop is, I don't know, what's it doing over there? And I'm running out of time.
I'll have to carry all those books.
That's a lot of books.
I might carry some of the books for you, Dad.
It's good strength training. Build your muscles.
My muscles are here.
That's right. Your arm muscles and your brain muscles.
We'll do it next time. I just wanted to make sure I got him because he will not be here tomorrow or next week.
No. Moving on.
Rawhide.
Would you be cool with taking me home today?
Huh?
What do you think?
Nope.
I have a bunch of creative obligations I got to do today. Oh, interesting move. Oh, I like that move.
That is a good move.
Spicy move.
Spicy. Super spicy. It's okay. I think I'm going to run out on time before anything happens here. Things are getting a little tense. We'll do some last words after the game's over here. Man, your bishop is free.
What are we doing? I don't know.
Ellie, stop shaking the table, please.
Play for the clock.
Well, there's not much playing left.
Oh, you hit 0.
All right, game over.
All right, good
All
one.
right, man. Any final words?
No, it's great. I love meeting the people at chess clubs all over the country, and it's great. And they're usually about this size, 5, 6, 7 people. And it's been a lot of fun. Nice variety of people and nice variety of chess. And yeah, it's been great.
Awesome, man. We appreciate you having you. Thanks for coming out and visiting with us today. And